Mabuhay Pilipinas! Mabuhay lalawigan ng Camarines Sur! Welcome to the semifinal round of the 2023-2024 National Basketball League Chairman's Cup between the home team, the Camso Express against the visiting Zambales Eruption. That's right, we are here at the world-class Camsur Water Sports Complex, and of course, right inside the complex is the ultra-modern Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex, and this is where we are right now. Of course, Lyndon Del Rosario and Charles Gloria, they have a score to settle with Jason Orada and Verman Magpantay after what happened in Game 1 a few days ago. That's right, and that is the stage for our meeting between the Express and the Eruption. Good day, basketball fans. My name is Andy Servino. I'll bring you the action live as it happens here at courtside. So, this is, like what I said, this is a game of what? Domination or extension, right? So, like what we said, Camsur, they took Game 1 by 13 points, 84-71. They made their move in the second half, but quickly, I want to highlight this statistic. In that game, Zambales missed 23 of their 45 free throws. Yes, and because of that, they were unable. You can say that was a big factor. Because if they only made half of those free throws, we could have had a different game. But then again, credit Camsur for playing and stepping up in the game. And when you say stepping up, they really made the most of their chances. That's why every time that the Zambales would have a turnover, they would score. Of course, the bright spot for Zambales in that game is their leader, Lyndon Del Rosario, on your screens right now. Of course, Del Rosario, you can say the team will live and die with Lyndon. Of course, Lyndon, he was limited. He had a little injury, but he came back and then he tried his best to bring the team into contention. That's right. He doesn't know the meaning of quit, hitting a three-point shot from the corner. Tried to do everything to help the team, but unfortunately, they fell short. So right now, Lyndon needs help. Look at the numbers of Del Rosario, by the way. At 23 points, 13 rebounds, double-double to go with 4 steals and 2 blocks for good measure. Like what I said, Lyndon needs help. And help could come in the form of his teammate, Charles Gloria. Gloria, their best option up front. He is fighting for glory, just like his surname. And as long as Gloria's on the floor, he will be a big help. That's because, when Gloria gets into foul trouble, he'll be forced to sit down. Gloria is their best option up front. He is the player who can stand toe-to-toe physically against the tall front line of Camsur. Look at the moves of Gloria. I mean, he really gives an added dimension to the big man position. All right, again, the numbers of Gloria. Look at that. Double-double. That's just like Del Rosario. 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 2 blocks. So, like what I said, he is the guy who will stand toe-to-toe and can match up against the bigs of Camsur. Now let's go to the home team, the Camso Express. Of course, we chose Verman Magpantay as our best player, and why not? Look at the numbers of Magpantay. 22 points in that game. He was all over the floor. I mean, Magpantay, he started getting hot come the second quarter. That's when Camso made their move. Yes, and then he was hitting from all angles, and then he saved the best for last. This triple, this triple that you just saw, this was like the dagger, and then he added one more basket after that to seal the deal. Again, repeating the numbers of Magpantay. 22 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Good all-around numbers for the man they call the equalizer. And of course, Magpantay had a lot of help from the likes of Neil Justin De La Cruz and Jason Orada. Of course, that's Jason Orada smiling on your screen right now. And why not? Jason Orada had a monster effort there. 11 points, 15 rebounds, and then plus 16 on his efficiency. De La Cruz not far behind. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, plus 13 in efficiency. And of course, De La Cruz doing a good job of, quarterbacking the team and getting the ball to Orada and Magpantay. Alright? So we've discussed both sides, and we'll be back to for our other pregame festivities.
The Fuerte Dancers.
Let the bass kick.
Family dancers.
Yo cancelo, soporto lo que yo me
I'll be your sunshine, you can be mine. My wind chime, I got the rhyme. Just let me be there for you anytime. So fine, for you I time the longest line. So fine, I got a good time. Some rain, I'm a shop man. Someone out that's your time. I'll be your sunshine, my girl. Just let me be there for you anytime. So fine, for you I time the longest line. So fine, I got a good time. Some rain, I'm a shop man. Someone out that's your time. I'll be your sunshine.
Make me sweat, make me hotter, make me lose my breath, make me water.
Normally, to keep my cool for the night I'm running. I'ma be in a dangerous mood. Can you let my tongue? Telling me that you're really about it, what you're hiding. Oh, can you blow my mind? Set up my whole body. If I give you my time, can you set my soul running? Oh, body.
Make me sweat, make me hotter, make me lose my breath, make me water. Make me sweat, make me hotter, make me lose my breath, make me water.
I'm coming to up a mind in your stomach, so baby, let's go. I wanna feel your body on top of mine. Right now, we ain't gon' waste no time, baby. Like a Harley in the wind, got you down to your friends when you ride. Like a rodeo, ride like a rodeo, baby. I wanna feel your body on top of mine. Right now, we ain't gon' waste no time, baby. Like a Harley in the wind, got you down to your friends when you ride. Like a rodeo, like a rodeo, baby.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, NBL fans, mabuhay, and welcome to Game 2 of the best of 3 semifinals. When the Kamsur Express leading the series to 1-0 over the Zambales Eruption. On the NBL Pilipinas Chairman's Cup, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown. Live on Aliw Channel 23, kompleto na ang channel mo. Here at the Caferte Sports Complex, Pili, Camarines Sur. And now let's meet the players from both teams, beginning with the visiting Zambales Eruption. Starting with Kipot, Flores, El Bangkol, Altman, Raimundo, Dorde, Moncada, Gloria, C. Atrero, Del Rosario, and Paladan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Zambales Eruption. And now, let's welcome your Kamsur Express. Starting with Soliman, Dumagdoy, De La Cruz, Magpantay, Lim, Betito, Ayo, Redondo, Rito, Aquino, Olea, Margalio, Lumberio, Hermonio, Orada, Magalong, and Monsalve. Ladies and gentlemen, the Kamsur Express. Let us all stand, ladies and gentlemen, if you are able. Ang lahat po ay inaanayahang tumindig and kindly remove your caps for the NBL prayer.
Loving and gracious Creator, we gather before you today with hearts full of gratitude for the gift of basketball, a sport that unites us in friendly competition and camaraderie. Lord, we lift up each member of the basketball teams and the entire National Basketball League administrators and facilitators. We ask for your protection, shielding them from injury and harm. Bless their bodies with strength and resilience, allowing them to showcase the talents you have bestowed upon them. Grant wisdom and discernment to the coaches and mentors, that they may guide these athletes with integrity and sportsmanship. Instill in each player a spirit of fair play, respect for opponents, and a commitment to excellence. May the competition be a testament to the values of discipline, perseverance, and teamwork. May your grace accompany each dribble, pass, and shot taken, reminding us that in all things we are called to do our best and glorify you. We offer this prayer in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Please remain standing. Carrying the flag are Lyndon Del Rosario of Zambales Eruption and Vermon Magpantay of Kamsur Express. Let's sing the Philippine National Anthem. NBL fans, you may be seated. Both teams at center court for the sportsmanship handshake. NBL fans, let's meet the starters for both teams. First, from the visiting Zambales Eruption. Starting at guard, number 23, Jomerdy C. The other guard, number 9, Rafael Raimundo. At center, number 11, Frankie Dorde. At forward, number 20, Charles Gloria. The other forward, number 74, Lyndon Del Rosario. The head coach of the Zambales Eruption is Elgin Espina. And now here are the starters from your Kamsur Express. Starting at guard number 5, Alexander Lim. The other guard number 18, Gab Lumberio. At center number 12, Raymart Aquino. The other forward number 20, Jason Orada. Also at forward number 60, Dan Monsalve. The head coach of the Kamsur Express is Genesis Malta Jr. The referees for the ball game are Ferd Santa Ana, Rolando Francisco, and Arvin
The
Bael.
stage is set for Game 2 of the NBL Chairman's Cup semifinals between the home team Kamsur Express and the visiting Zambales Eruption. Look at the lineups on your screens right now, and you can say that both coaches have come up with, you can say, not your usual starting lineups. Well, for one, let's look at the lineup of Kamsur. Coach Molto seems like he's rewarding the players who played very well last time. So he's not going to his usual starters. And I guess the idea is working as Aquino, Raymart Aquino, continuing from where he left off in the last game, opening hostilities with a three-point shot. On the other hand, Coach Espina, I think, is trying to find a winning combination after, the combination last time did not really work much to their liking. So it looks like it's only Dorde and Del Rosario who are the usual starters on the floor right now for the Eruption. Meanwhile, Lim will scoot, gives it Orada. Orada with a little hesitation. Aquino to the corner. Extra pass to Orada, one-hander, too strong, battle for it. Won by Monsalve, and Monsalve is hammered underneath. There's a foul. Look at this. This is the opening triple by Raymart Aquino. And remember, in that last game, Aquino sustained a big cut on the bridge of his nose, but he's okay now. So Monsalve connecting on this first free throw. And like what I will repeat, this is a lineup that it seems like Coach Molto is rewarding the players who played very well in Game 1. Del Rosario against 3 defenders. Wow! Pass inside is well defended, and it's going to be a held ball. So there's going to be a jump at the nearest circle. So it's going to be between Gloria and Aquino. So you can say the most surprising starter today for Zambales is Jomari C. You can say he is the third string point guard of the team. Meanwhile, jumper is no good. And another rebound by Monsalve. No, Monsalve is, of course, the tallest player on the lineup of Camsor. And now 5 points early for Raymart Aquino. So Aquino with a triple earlier, and then that layup, 5 points for Aquino. C, no good. And a whistle is blown. By the way, C has yet to score in this NBL Chairman's Cup. Look at this long pass to Aquino. That's his 5th point of the game to lead all scorers. Right, baseline inbound for the Eruption. Del Rosario has yet to attempt, and he is blocked. And there's a foul. So if you remember that the previous possession of the Eruption, Del Rosario was met with a triple team. Okay, Del Rosario will start things from the baseline. It's with Gloria. Gloria now. Hand off to C. C will attack. And ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with the red shirts of Zambales. With 5 on the shot clock. Dord has to move quickly. He has to shoot. Clock is winding down. He knows it. Too strong. And it's with Camsor. Referees play on. Orada from the side. No. Aquino tap. And it will go last touch Aquino. Yes. Good pushing there by Gloria. So a 6-0 lead early for Camsor. Raimundo looking for their first points. He will use the screen. Raimundo will attack. C for 3. No good. And another rebound for Monsalve. Orada now. 3 against 1. Orada, yes. And now Coach Espina has seen enough. He will call a timeout with this 8-0 Jackrabbit start. Look at that. Orada had options. He takes it strong. And we'll be back. Oh, here's another angle. I said he had options. He takes it himself. And we'll be back for the rest of his game. Stay there. You see there on your screens the huddle of the Zambales Eruption, and right now they are still scoreless with almost 3 minutes gone by. Look at the numbers of Frankie Dorde, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Like what I said, Lyndon Del Rosario needs all the help he can get, and Dorde is one player who can really help. But we go back to the pregame. Of course, the story there, the stat we highlighted was all those missed free throws by Zambales in game 1. And you know, observers say even if they made half of those free throws, you know, they could have won the game. So this time Monsalve slapped on the foul, sending Dorde to the line. And okay, so the first free throw attempt of Zambales goes in, and hopefully this will be a good omen for the Eruption as they try to forget their debacle at the 15-foot line last Wednesday. So 2 for 2 for Dorde. So good start. So we have the first sub of the game. Pete Andre Rito will come in. He will replace Dan Monsalve. Of course, still the same amount of size for Camsor. Monsalve and Rito almost the same size, and it's a weight, yeah. And look at that, they butted the ball carrier, but Lim escapes, feeding Orada. Now make that 4 points for Jason Orada. He's now the second leading scorer for the Express, behind the 5 points of Raymart Aquino. Del Rosario. They're looking for their first field goal. Raimundo against 3 defenders. And the foul's given up by, let's see. There were 3 defenders on Raimundo. It's against Rito, the new guy. Yes, look at that. Olada again, that's his 4th point of the game. Okay, Raimundo will start. Looking for a teammate. Fights Atrero, who is now who's in the game for the first time. Del Rosario for 3. Too strong. So no field goals yet for Zambales. And 4 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Glad you could join us, NBL fans. We hope you enjoyed this game so far. Strong move! Wow! Alex Lim. And I guess the good play of Aquino and Olada is now rubbing onto their teammates. Look at this again. Of course, when you have 2 teammates who are playing very well, you really have to, keep pace. And also show to the coach that, hey, coach, I'm also contributing. First one is good for Lim. Oh, the bonus, yes. The bonus is good for Lim. So now 30-2, 11-point lead for Camsor. Atrero, Gloria, handoff back to Atrero. Atrero slipping a bit, recovers, using the Gloria screen. Too much dribbling, and now steal, and now Lim will sail for another field goal. 5 points for Lim, it now ties the total of Raymart Aquino. Another steal by Lim, back-to-back steals. Lim will take it himself, and he is now the leading scorer of the Express with 7. Still in need of a field goal is Zambales. Leaner, no. Gloria plucks it from mid-air. Gloria draws the foul. Let's take a look at this last sequence. This is the back-to-back steals for Alex Lim, and he sails in for the easy layup. At the line, Gloria, and okay, so far, Zambales is perfect. 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. So now Gloria for his second attempt, and they are now 3 out of 4. So that's the first miss of Zambales. Lim to Lumperio, that's a shot. No, Olada, no box out. Olada is smothered by the defense. Del Rosario now, quickly. Oh, good anticipation by Aquino. Aquino now to Lim. Olada asking for it. Lim decides otherwise. Rito bounce pass inside and a reach in. Oh, it's an offensive foul on Olada. Let's see what happened there. It looks like the off hand or the off arm of Olada pushed away his defender. Atrero calling play number 1. He will move closer. Bounce pass to the post to Nathaniel Flores. Another steal, this time by Ayo. But a counter steal, another steal by Aquino. Aquino, oh, Aquino! 7 points now in the game for Raymart Aquino. Possibly even more. Look at this again. Well, you can say that Raimundo was a little bit too fancy there. That's why Aquino was able to anticipate the move. Yes, again, you do not dribble the ball in front of your defender. That's what happened earlier. Now try to protect the ball with your body. So at the line for the bonus, Raymart Aquino. I said he has 7 points. Make that 8 points now for Aquino, who is now the leading scorer of Camsur. And now Coach Espina will call his second timeout. We'll be back for more of the NBL. You know, one player who really contributed very well in game one was Kyle Philip Dumagtoy. Look at that, 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals, and more importantly, a lot of energy. That's right, for Dumagtoy. And, well, I guess he's still on the bench. And let's see, let's wait for Coach Molto to field him later. In fact, if you go back to game one, Coach Molto, he fielded all his players except Jarvi Ramos. Okay? So everybody played except Jarvi Ramos. Look at that. Despite this big lead, you like the defense being shown by Camsur. Gloria will attack. And finally, after almost 5 minutes, that's the first field goal, believe it or not, for Zambales. And it looks like Coach Molto is a very angry man. Let's see what happened here. Coach Molto, a very angry man, calls a timeout, and we'll be back. Okay, look at the numbers again from game one. I mean, it is not characteristic of Zambales. I mean, of Camsur rather, to shoot 32%, 24 out of 74 from the field, considering that they average 103 points a game. But credit Zambales in that game one, because the 84 points of Camsur is the lowest effort of the team this conference. But then again, you know, the defense was good for Zambales, but hey! Aquino continues rampage, now with 10 points, first play in double figures. I mean, look, it's good to play defense, but unfortunately, Zambales was not connecting on their shots, both from the field and on the free throw stripe. Raimundo! So far, only 1 field goal for Zambales. And referee says it's going to be Zambales' ball. So 10 on the shot clock. Let's see at this previous sequence again. Such good court vision there to spot the open Raymar Taquido. You know, this game has shades of their meeting last February 11 in Taguig, wherein Camsur limited Zambales to only 9 points in that first quarter. And there's a chance it might happen again with the way the offense is flowing for Zambales. But of course, they want to change that quickly. Aquino! Oh, by the way, in the game for the first time is Neil Justin de la Cruz. Kipot. And Kipot forcing the shot. Instead, he draws a foul. Who's it against? Oh, it's on the new guy, De La Cruz. Of course, if you notice, De La Cruz is wearing a different color of shoes today. He told me that he opted not to use his yellow shoes because they were still new. So he wants to use his old shoes that was already broken in. Meanwhile, Kipot So right now we can safely say much improved free throw shooting for Zambales, but then again they have to work on their field goals. They only have one field goal as of the moment. So El Bangkol will enter now. Another player who is expected to help in the scoring load. Rito. Inside to Redondo. Redondo against Flores. Redondo spins short, but Rito is there to clean it up. Under 4 minutes. Dorde. To the cutting Del Rosario. Del Rosario, oh, stolen by Rito. De La Cruz. Quickly now to Aquino. Oh, back to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to Rito. Rito thinking about it. All right, they'll set it up again. De La Cruz using the high screen. And this time it's an offensive foul on Rito. Yes, because Rito moved while setting up that pick. And it's the basic in basketball. No, when you set a pick, just freeze. Don't move. Box and one being employed by De La Cruz on the ball carrier. El Bangkol. Met by a phalanx of defenders. They are forced to reset. El Bangkol for three. Yes! Yes, that is only the second field goal of Zambales in this game, and hopefully that will wake them up. At least they are now in double figures. De La Cruz fighting off the defense. De La Cruz. Rito. Aquino. Aquino still. Aquino leaner. No. Battle for it. Won by Redondo. Kick out. Ayo. Yes! And that again is the calling card. The trademark of Joshua Ayo. Easily one of the best three-point shooters on the team. Kipot will wait for his teammates. El Bangkol wants it back. Oh, yes, he does. So now an exchange of triples. But still, at 29 points already for Kamsur, and we still have 2 minutes left in the first quarter. De La Cruz to Redondo. Good line. But it's won by Zambales. Oh, steal by Ayo. Ayo, this time will attack the hoop and will score the layup. 5 points now for Ayo. So there are now several players for Kamsur with 5 points or more. So it goes to show how balanced the attack of Kamsur is at this point. And already 31 points in the first quarter, and we are not yet done. Got 90 seconds left. Flores, too strong. And referee says it's going to be Kamsur ball. Look at this sequence earlier. No, good recognition. No, that's how much they trust the shooting touch of Joshua Ayo. And meanwhile, El Bangkol says, I can shoot it even from a longer distance. And of course, Ayo says, all right, I will answer that with a strong layup. Ball batted out. It will stay with the Express. Okay, now Kyle Philip de Montoy will enter the game, and let's see if he can bring in the energy. Yes. All right, De La Cruz to Ayo. Give it now to Dumagtoy, his first touch, and quickly he releases. No, it's won by Del Rosario. Del Rosario now off to the races. Del Rosario, and they keep it alive. Flores, and Flores will shoot free throws. So the foul is on team captain Arnaldo Magal. And by the way, it's nice to see Cap in action now. Regarding what happened to Cap in game 1, he actually got hit on the lips. All right, so he had to be taken out of the gym, of the venue, and then he was given stitches on his lip. All right, so now he has been cleared to play. So it's nice to know that he's fit to play today because they need his leadership. All right, De La Cruz using the screen. Ayo is open. Second triple in the game for Joshua Irvin Ayo. He now has 8 points. Kipot crossing the timeline. Telling his teammates to take their positions. Kipot. No. And let's see, referee says. Foul on Cap Arnaldo Magalong. So at the line, Jerome Kipot. I've been watching this young man since he was in college at the Technological University of the Philippines in Manila. Let's see if he can make his second free throw. All right, split by Kipot. Magalong will bring it down. He has to give it to a guard. It's with Ayo. Ayo for three! No, just listen to how the fans appreciate that third triple in the game for Joshua Ayo. They want it back. No! And the horn sounds to end the first quarter. And look at that. Our score is 37-15 in favor of the Camso Express. Of course, a lot of that was because of the performance of Raybart Aquino. 12 points as part of the starting five. Of course, Aquino was all over the place, hitting from the outside, from the inside. And of course, he was also playing defense. That's right. 4 steals already. Wow. This is just the first quarter. That's your score. We'll be back for more. These are the mobile phones and gadgets of both the Camso Express and the Zambales Eruption, and that third bin contains the phones of the NBL officials and staff. This is to ensure that the game will be played with the highest credibility and integrity. But of course, you know, there are also people who are allowed to have their phones in the game. One is, of course, our Executive Vice President, Ma'am Rose Montreal. There's also one phone on the table officials, and then one phone with our director. Of course, our director for today is Direct Randy Victoria. So second quarter is underway. And if you look at the score, it says 37-15. Yes, that is our score. Camso simply went ballistic with 37 points in that first quarter. And I guess they are continuing from where they left off, but good defense here by De Losario. No, they need more of that. All right? As we see some numbers coming in. Look at that. Only 3 field goals for the Eruption. 3 out of 16. That's 19%. And you compare that to the jaw-dropping 15 out of 23, 65%. Yes, 65% field goal shooting for the Express. That's why they have 37 points. Wow. You know, if they continue this pace, so they could score easily 140 points. De Losario is still looking for his points. Malgallo's in the game. And Domagtoy draws a foul from Gloria. Okay, take a look at it again. Again, Gloria, you cannot defy the law of gravity. So, Gloria is assessed a foul. And like what I said for so many times throughout the conference, Gloria has to take care of his fouls because he's a very important player for the Eruption. So, so far, we played a minute and no score yet in this second quarter. So a foul halts play. Margallo announcing his presence with that foul. Kipot. He has to move closer. Ball is too far. Del Rosario sees an opening. And again, look at that. Del Rosario joined the triple team. Somebody has to be open, but quickly they cover Gloria. And the ball's with Margallo. The veteran, why is he slowing it down? Look at that. Energy guy, Dumagtoy, applies the brakes. And now they'll set it up. Shot clock is winding down. Ayo, he has 3 3-point shots in the game. And this does not go in. And ball will go out of bounds in favor of the Express. So earlier we talked about the field goal shooting. Only 3 field goals. Yes, only 3 field goals for Zambales in that first quarter versus 15 field goals for Camsor. There's some other numbers we'd like to share. Well, rebounds a slight edge for Camsor, 30-10. And then quickly, you look at the free throw shooting of Zambales. Wow, big improvement, a 7 out of 10. But still, the thing is, yes, they improved their shooting, but they could not shoot. As we see here, here's one explanation. Look at the points in the paint of the Express. They are able to shoot high percentage shots from inside the paint, and of course, this also includes layups. So again, that's 22 points in the paint for Camsor and only 2. Meanwhile, that is the first points in the second quarter. See, here it is again. And who else but the energy guy off the bench, Dumagtoy. And well, yeah, we could call that a dunk, yeah. So Aquino will come back. So, and by the way, Magpantay, all right, our best player at last time, Verman Magpantay, has checked in for the first time, yes. That's how deep the bench is. Look at the fast breaks, like what I said, 15 against none for the Express. I guess the Express, they're really living up to their name of playing fast-paced basketball. No, they had a lot of layups in that first quarter. Del Rosario. Oh, another steal. See, this is what I've been talking about. All these steals are leading to layups like this one, and possibly even more. Wow. No, as we speak, they are just verifying our observations. Here it is again. Look at that. Rui Betito. So anybody that Coach Molto inserts is contributing. So you can say a good shuffling job by Coach Molto. At the line, Rui Betito for the bonus. Of course, entering this game, Betito, well, he misses the bonus. Talking about Betito, entering this game, but before that, look at the turnover issue. 11 for Zambales, 5 for Camsor. So that means Zambales is giving Camsor 6 more chances to score. Well, we were talking earlier about Betito, he is averaging 2.2 points entering this game. So now Coach Espina continuing to shuffle his players, so hoping to find that winning combination. Okay, so again, we explained earlier that the turnover situation, and as we said, the Express, they are making the most out of the turnovers. So they translate that to 13 turnover points compared to only 10 for Zambales. Here's the extra pass to the cutter. No, it is cleared by Monsalve. Aquino chasing it. Aquino goes out of bounds. But again, you like the hustle being shown by Raymart Aquino. Of course, Monsalve says sorry for that errant pass. And Coach Molto, I guess he does not like it as well, as seen by the expression on his face. And here's the steals. That's right, 10-3. Wow. Of those 10 steals, by the way, of those 10 steals of Camsor, 4 of those are by Aquino. Altman, kick out. Unmolested jumper, finally! Moncada. And that is the fourth. That is only the fourth field goal in this game for Zambales. Aquino. Betito is fouled. So they deem it what? Is this a shooting foul? Let's see. So it's on Moncada. Yes, it is deemed a shooting foul. So Betito will go to the line, and if he makes these both, he will exceed his average of 2.2 a game. And you can just try to imagine what's running through the mind right now of Coach Molto. Meanwhile, thank you very much to Governor Luigi Villafuerte and his staff for their hospitality throughout our stay here for the NBL games in Camp Sur. Moncada to the corner. Yes! All right, second triple in the game for Raimundo. The first triple was earlier by El Bangkol. So it's a 20 down to 21. Of course, all is not lost. There's still the second half for Zambales to recover. Make this game interesting. Aquino, oh, extra pass. No, battle for it. Won by Del Rosario. So Del Rosario right now is still scoreless. And a reach-in foul by Aquino. Look at this. This is the second triple for Zambales by Raimundo. And they need more of that if they're to go back into contention. Well, the lead of Kamsur, it was once as high as 22, 37 to 15. Aquino now to Lim. Lim. And the foul's given up by Altman. Yes, Altman did not establish his defensive position. Orlando will check back in, but before that, we'll wait timeout called by Coach Molto and the Express. We'll be back for more of the NBL.
Spalding, Geek Sportswear, Kruberg, L&J Spa, the official health and wellness partner, Eridanos Marketing Corporation, Chooks to Go, ang manok ng bayan, Arvin's General Merchandise, COV Medical Supplies and Equipment, Acris Printing Press, and Starfry. Shout out to our broadcast partners. Aliw Channel 23, kompleto na ang channel mo. DWIZ AM station.
Yes, a slice of the crowd here at the Fuerte Kamsur Sports Complex. That's right, and as always, a good-sized crowd. Every time we play here at this venue, yes, it's a very comfortable venue. It's nice seats. It's air-conditioned. A good place to for basketball and many other sports like volleyball. In fact, maybe we can have some game of the Becky Ball here once Becky Ball starts this April. So first free throw is no good for Lim. Second one on the way for Lim. Of course, Lim had a superb first quarter. He had 7 points in the first quarter. Split by Lim, 42 to 20. So far, Zambales has outscored. Zambales has outscored Kamsur 5 to 3. Well, check that. They have, yes, the score's even now. 5 all. So second foul now on Altman. It will send Monsalve to the bench. And right now, Dan Monsalve is shooting 1 out of 2 from the line. And now make that 1 out of 3. Okay, now second one coming here for Big Dan. And now 0 of 2. And you can say at this moment, Monsalve is the most fouled player on the side of Camsor. He has shot the most free throws. Raimundo is blocked. Look at that, Orada running with. It's like he has jet engines on his feet. 19 on the shot clock. Monsalve, given the baseline. Kick out to Magbantay. No score yet. Del Rosario is also scoreless. Raimundo. Oh, yes. Second triple in the game for Rafael Raimundo. So this is a stat to note. The two best players of the teams, Magbantay and Del Rosario, are both scoreless. Lim using the Orada screen. Oh wow, what a screen! And look at Orada coming out of nowhere to get the offensive rebound, but they lose it. Raimundo now will attack. Raimundo too strong, and instead they will shoot free throws. Take a look at this again. Good recognition. They know that Raimundo is feeling it at the moment. So that's the second triple in the game for Rafael Raimundo. Lito, by the way, will come back at the line. Roland Moncada. And first one is a miss. Of course, in the next dead ball, we'll see the entry of Fredson Hermonio. So split by Moncada. So on cue, Hermonio will enter the contest. And you can say that Coach Molto is slowly integrating Hermonio back into the scheme of things after Hermonio figured in a motorcycle accident. He doesn't want to rush Hermonio. Hermonio to Rito. No good. And rebound controlled by Del Rosario. They need points from Del Rosario. He is still scoreless. Del Rosario losing it. And now Aquino to Hermonio, dropping it side to Orada. Count the basket plus the foul for Orada. So now Orada will shoot a bonus free throw. Well, the scoring pace has tapered a bit in this second quarter, but still, it is an imposing 20-point lead for Camsor. And I don't know about that follow-through, but the important thing is the shot went in. Del Rosario looking for a teammate. El Bangkol now has it. And, Lim has been very good as well on defense. And his defense has resulted into 7 points. That's right, he's an example of defense leading to offense. Meanwhile, good defense there by Rito. Hermonio now will wait for his teammates. Hermonio, leaner. Oh, wow! Of course, Hermonio was scoreless in game 1, but now he has 3 points. Outman. Looking for a teammate. He wants movement. Hands it to Gloria. Gloria. His teammates are cutting. Gloria finds Flores. Flores spin move. No. Won by Rito. Baseball pass to the running Aquino. Oh, Aquino was not able to finish, but the ball stays with Kamsur. Helmonio, he likes the shot. Yes, and the shot likes him back. 5 points quickly for Fredson. So I guess that was a good idea for Coach Molto to field him in game 1. At least it gave Fredson a chance to experience the semifinals. So if ever, he will not be, in the dark if he enters today for the first time. Oh, almost a turnover. Gloria, no. Oh, good steal, and Del Rosario this time finding a good chance for Del Rosario to enter the scoring column. As you see this lean-in triple by Fredson Helmonio. That's right. Look at that. Look at the vertical jump of Helmonio. And again, a better example of his jump. So 5 points quickly for Fredson off the bench. You can say he's Mr. Points a minute. So at the line, Lyndon Del Rosario. So best chance now for Del Rosario to have some points across his name. Dumagtoy wants to check in, but all right. So let's see, referees are conferring. So again, it's the best chance for Del Rosario. He has 2 free throws coming up. Oh, first one is a miss. Remember the meeting, their second meeting in the elimination round last February 11 in Taguig. Del Rosario was limited to only 1 free throw in the first half. And it looks like it will happen again. But right now, he misses his second free throw. So Del Rosario is worse. He is right now scoreless with under 3 minutes left. Orada, Helmonio, tap from behind. Del Rosario now to El Bancol. El Bancol, back to Del Rosario. Del Rosario, hemmed in by the defense, and finally a field goal and points for Lyndon Del Rosario. Fouls on Rito, by the way. Look at that. Look at how Del Rosario was able to shake off the defense of Rito. There's the contact. And count the basket was the foul, so a bonus coming for Del Rosario. Right now, Del Rosario has missed 2 free throws. This will be his 3rd attempt. So hopefully this will get the game of Del Rosario going. Misses the bonus. And you could do something in this remaining 2 minutes or so and then explode in the second half. Lim. Well, he just erased his defender. Dumagtoy, steal by Atrero. Atrero will go all the way. Yes. And look at that. Suddenly we see a very energetic Zambales 5. There's a change in their step. They look more intense. Orada, no. They chase it. And it bounces off the foot of Del Rosario. It will stay with the Kamsur with 2 minutes left in the first half. So Lim will start things. So Olea will replace Helmonio. So you can say more than quality minutes for Fredson. Orada. Another strong move, and he draws a foul, and right now everybody is holding their breath. It's on Keypot. Of course, they were holding their breath because Gloria was involved in that play. So at the line, Jason Orada. And Orada misses. For sure, he will hear it later from Coach Molto. So split by Olada. El Bangko causing the Kipot causing the timeline, but a turnover. Another steal. Lim. No. Good trail job, and Olada unmolested put back. So right now, let's check the numbers. It looks like Lim has says here, well, two steals for Lim. El Bangkol. And it will stay with Zambales with 10 on the shot clock. El Bangkol will start. Del Rosario, he wants to add just 2 points. Make that now 4 points for Del Rosario. So I guess all Del Rosario needed was that wake-up call. Soliman. Corner triple. Oh, yes! Hey, fresh off the bench, Jester Oleya with a triple. Kipot, no. And a tip in by Flores. 56-32, 24-point lead. Oh, strong pass by Gloria, and oh! Del Rosario muffed the layup. And you can see the frustration now on the face of Del Rosario. Let's see.
Suleiman.
So it's an offensive foul on
Yes, his
Soliman.
first.
One on BJ. But you can say that this is a good way for Zambales to end the second half. I mean the second quarter. Now, even if they're behind by this much, it looks like they are showing signs that they will have a good second half. I've said this before in the previous coverages. Zambales is one team that plays very well in the second half. And of course, there's no better example than their first meeting last December, wherein Zambales erased an 18-point deficit to beat Camsur 94-90 at the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas City. But of course, that game, it was like a wake-up call for the Express, because after that, they have not lost. That's right. They have won all their games ever since that loss in Las Piñas. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what happened earlier. All right, here's Soliman jockeying for position. Yes, wrestling, taking down Kipot. The action was away from the ball. That was called an offensive foul on Soliman earlier.
On number 0, DJ Suleiman penalty. That's his first. 2 free throws. Jerome Kipot.
So at the line, Jerome Kipot. And on your screens there, Coach Elgin Espina. Of course, he needs to wake up his players during their halftime break and do something about this 23-point gap and make that 22 after that connection by Kipot. So possible last shot time here for Camsur. Lim. Backtracks. Dumugtoy. Looking for a teammate. Dumugtoy will take it himself. No. Gloria has it. So now last shot. So at halftime, our score, yes, yes. So a total domination by the Capture Express, and you can see that in the expressions of the Zambales Eruption. Meanwhile, Coach Molto remains all business. As for the Capture Express, they like what's happening right now. Of course, that's a score, and we'll be back for more of your second half. Stay there, please.
Family dancers.
Vámonos, vámonos, vamos el niño. Hoy el mundo es mío. Let it go, aquí estoy contigo. Somos un equipo. Ready, set, got your concentration. Hold the conversation. Push your back, swing your back, perfect combination. See me in rotation. Vamos, bebés. De tanto no te vas a acabar. La realidad. Que todo comienza con bailar. Rotate, vuelta. Rotate, vuelta. Figure eight, suelta. Rotate, vuelta, rotate, vuelta, rotate, vuelta, figure eight, suelta, rotate, vuelta.
This is the champion section, and anything less than that get a hasty rejection. I point you in the direction before you can drink to the next one. I make my entrance, dribbling, bending, fast like an engine. Can't you see me trending? So anytime that you see me on the field, I'm defending my title, I'm right to the legend. This is nothing abnormal. Should've known that I was a top scorer. UEFA Champions League baller. Win, I be your guy.
Rotate, vuelta, rotate, vuelta, figure eight, suelta, rotate, vuelta, rotate, vuelta, rotate, vuelta, figure eight, suelta, rotate, vuelta. Kapit lang dahil darating din yun.
Thank you very much, the Ali Fuerte Dancers.
family, headed by our Commissioner, Mr. Edward Aquino. Palakpakan na po. And of course, to Ma'am Rose Montreal. And of course, our Camsur Express family, headed by our Governor, Governor Luigi Villafuerte. Our Team Director, Engineer Solomon Ngo. Let's give a round of applause. Our Team Manager, Coach Jan P. Deswanco. Pinapaabot man po ni Mr. Nonoy Magtoto ang pag-welcome sa satuyang guest team, ang Team Zambales. Let's give a round of applause. Sabi sa ko ni Mr. Nonoy Magtoto, kung sakali na makalusot, ngunya na aldaw, part da ka mo kang history na makakalaog ang Express sa NBL Pilipinas Finals. Without much ado, pakihiling po kang mga tukawan nindo sa likod. Sa likod lang po nindo. May number po dyan. Ang mabubunot mi po, magkakaigwang automatic brand new TV. Usherette ng Camsur Express, let's give them a round of applause. So ang magiging twist na po, pag naapod ang numero nindo, pakikit-kit na lang, pakiklaim po duman sa baba. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce to you para magbunot kang satuyang raffle. Please welcome our PNP Camsur Provincial Director, Sir Julius Cesar Domingo. To the honor, sir, tulong number po, bunuton mo. Saro. Tukawan na igwang numero 1,296. 1,296. Pakikit-kit po, pakikling sa baba. Tanggalin mo na po dyan. Okay, next. Meron kang brand new TV from Mr. Nonoy Magtoto. Okay, PD. Pakibanggit po ng number.
762.
Tukawan, 762. 762. Tindog na po. 762. Duwan po ka mamaklaim sa entrance. 762, igwa? Okay, duwan na po. Next. Last na po, PD. Okay. Tukawan, numero 1,001. 1,001. Tindog na po. Yaon. 1,001. Okay, baba na. Meron kang brand new TV. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. PD, maraming salamat po. And in behalf of Sir Nonoy Magtoto, congratulations and mabuhay Camsur Express.
All right, our score at halftime, 56-34, and a 22-point lead for the home team, Camsur Express. Of course, we have with us our Executive Vice President, Ma'am Rose Montreal. Ma'am, of course, as expected, a well-played first half, and both teams are giving it their all. And of course, I admire the spirit of being showed by both sides.
You know, Anthony, ano naman yan eh, ang tawag dito, nothing new for both Camsor Express and Zambales Eruption. Kung nasusubaybayan naman ng mga fans natin, naman normally ang Camsor talagang tawag dito, talagang laging laban yan. And then ang Eruption naman, their wins, their victories normally are always coming from behind. So it's nothing new to NBL, Anthony. But before that, you mentioned already yung effort na binibigay ng ating both teams, no. I would like to give tawag dito, due credit to Zambales Eruption. They braved the traffic, the travel hours of 19 to 20 hours. Umalis sila, actually nauna pa silang umalis sa NBL, nauna pa yung NBL dumating sa Camsor. So Anthony, for that, gusto kong bigyan ng commendation yung head coach natin, si Coach Elgin Espina, together with his assistant coach, at saka yung 12 players natin, Anthony. In fact, gusto ko na rin isegue, we have issued abandonment to some of the players ng Zambales Eruption who left the team before entering the semis during their last game. So we're just doing our due diligence. We are a pro league, and even if they want to play somewhere else, they have to finish their contract, they have to finish their commitment. So definitely heads will roll after this, but hindi na new rin yan, hindi lang naman sa Zambales Eruption. The same thing we did for abandonment ng coaches ng Muntinlupa Chiefs, and the league is doing its due diligence in order to preserve the integrity and the credibility of our matches. And Anthony, hindi na kita pagsasalitain, didiretsuhin ko na. I would like to invite everyone to still support our teams in the coming, kung magkakaroon ng Game 3, but of course, support all your favorite teams in the NBL. Like I kept mentioning in previous interviews, maraming magbabalik na team. Hindi ko muna sasabihin. In fact, this morning, I was talking to another pioneer team in the NBL. Opening ng ating season 2024 in April because nagkaroon tayo ng delay sa championship ng Chairman's Cup. So alongside with that, we're opening our season 2024 first conference for NBL Youth as well. And of course, wag nating kalimutan ang ating Becky Ball. And last but not the least, gusto ko magbigay ng isang happy birthday shout out sa ating NBL Youth Ambassador, Mr. Joshua Mercado, who's now turning, I believe, 17, because nung nag-umpisa yan sa NBL Youth, Anthony, when we appointed him NBL Youth Ambassador, he started with us 12 years old, and now he's playing for the 19 under ng Junior Pistons. Kuya Joshua, happy birthday from your NBL family. And of course, thank you Governor Luigi Villafuerte, Express Team Governor Mr. Solomon Ngo. Maraming salamat sa pag-aalaga nyo sa NBL delegation. Walang nagbabago, lalong nag-i-improve yung inyong very nice hosting for the league and for the visiting teams. Maraming salamat and enjoy the games.
There you have it. Thank you, ma'am. It is really a good time to be a fan of the NBL. Of course, we'll be back to break down the first half and begin the second half after this break. Stay with us. So, it's halftime, and again, our score is 56-34. That's right, a 22-point lead by the home side, the Camsor Express. Of course, this explains why they are shooting 49%, 22 out of 45. But look at the defense of Camsor. 12 steals against only 6 for Zambales. And then it leads to layups. So points in the paint, 30-10. Fast breaks, 60-3. So all these numbers are intertwined. That's a big reason for this lead. Of course, look at the league scorers. Lindo De Losar only with 4, and look at that, 6 points for El Bangkol, 6 for Raimundo. But you compare that to the leading scores of Camsor, 3 players in double figures, Aquino, Ayo, Orada, and Lim with 8. But still, you can see the big disparity. So Zambales needs to wake up in the second half if they are to force a Game 3 in this series. Of course, for Camsor, they have to hang on to make it to the finals for the first time in franchise history. So in about a few moments, we will be underway for our second half. That's right. And now the players are ready. The officials are ready. We are ready to bring you the third quarter. So let's see what will happen. Will Zambales erupt and wake up from their slumber? So I guess these opening sequences will dictate how this game will flow and who will go on to win. So we have a new combination on the floor for Camsor. Now usually the coaches would start the players who started the game, but this time Coach Molto is using magpantay as Orada. All right, make that 12 points now for Orada. Del Rosario has 4 points. Del Rosario, okay, now with 6. I guess Del Rosario needed that break in between quarters to catch his breath. Orada now will challenge Gloria. Oh, Orada, good fake. Now balls with the Eruption. Del Rosario using the Dorte screen. Del Rosario backtacks a bit. Raimundo drops it to Dorte. Yes. So Dorte now with 4 points. And they need more of that from Dorte. Of course, Dorte has shown that he can shoot double figures. And that will be a big plus if ever. Ayo for 3. Number 4 on the way, not yet. Ball tap, won by De La Cruz. So another opportunity here for Camsur. This time De La Cruz will press his luck. No. All right, Zambales on the run. But Raimundo, you can say it took off a little bit too late there. By the way, when you're talking about Joshua Ayo, would you believe he scored all his 11 points in the first half in only 8 minutes and 39 seconds? Yes. That's how intense his scoring pace was. Well, when you talk about intense scoring pace, look at this. Fredson Helmonio notching 5 points in 3.5 minutes on the floor. Del Rosario, how do they magpantay? And this has been a good matchup since game 1. Gloria, back to Del Rosario. Del Rosario now. He is really drawing the defense. And now Monsalve with the steal. De La Cruz off to the races. De La Cruz is fouled by Dorte. Of course, Dorte, the last line of defense. Dorte had no choice but to give up the foul. So this is bad news. That is now the 4th personal foul on Dorte. And remember, the front line of Zambales is not as deep at the moment compared to that of Camsur. Of course, if you remember our halftime interview with Ma'am Rose Montreal, of course, she mentioned that some players of Zambales are not with the team right now. So you can say that Zambales is playing with a big manpower shortage. So Magpantay is fouled. And let's see who this is against. And now that is the 5th foul on Dorte. So expect Dorte to sit on the bench for a long time and probably return by the 4th quarter. Ayo. So he still has 3 triples, still looking for triple number 4. Alright, so Raimundo now will trigger. Finds Atrero, back to Raimundo. Raimundo now crossing the timeline. Oh, steal by Monsalve. Orada. Oh, no look pass, intercepted. And a counter steal again. So again, look at that. We mentioned the steals numbers. And you can see in this last sequence that these teams are really very good in swiping the ball. Here, another steal as we speak. Oh boy. De La Cruz To Magpantay. Magpantay wants a clear out. De La Cruz. In 3-point distance. De La Cruz for 3. Offline. Rebound Gloria. Good box out there by Gloria. Flores. Yes. Now it's Flores who has to step up. Now he has to try to make up for the forced absence of Dorde. Like what I said, no, Dorde with 5 fouls most likely will return by the fourth quarter, unless of course Coach Espina will gamble and risk losing Dorde for the rest of this game. All right, take a look at this. Gloria leading the break, and then, as like what I said, it is Flawless now who is tasked to make up for the sudden absence of Frankie Dorde. Keep on. Recovers to Gloria. Gloria. Pivot. No. And another rebound by Monsalve. It's with De La Cruz. Quickly now, Ayo. To Magpantay. For 3. Good line. Yes, we saw that. And believe it or not, that is the first basket, the first points of Magpantay in this game. So I guess that is the reason why Coach Molto decided to keep him in for the third quarter. Oh, good block by Monsalve. Flores! Oh, back-to-back baskets for Flores. I guess Flores heard us. So he's up to the task, like what I said, of making up for the lost offense of Dorde. Here it is, look at this. Flores and Magpantay biting into the fake. So at the line, Nathaniel Flores. And right now, Flores, oh, he misses the bonus. You know, in the first quarter, Zambales shot 7 out of 10 from the free throw line, but meanwhile, a long shot by De La Cruz. De La Cruz now with that is the first basket of De La Cruz. Yes. That is the first basket of De La Cruz. Del Rosario. Inside to Flores, and Flores now with 6 points in this third quarter. And now Flores with a total of 9 points. He had 3 points in the first half. Kick out, Monsalve. Thinking about it, De La Cruz. Offline. And scramble. Won by Ayo. Magpantay. Magpantay. Oh, Magpantay having trouble with the ball, and he traveled. Yes. Here's, look at this sequence. De La Cruz from about 17 feet. Yes. And then inside to Flores. Flores with 9 points. 6 of those in this third quarter. Ipot. Well, right now, Zambales is outscoring. They are outscoring Camsur. Magpantay. Ayo. De La Cruz. Oh, wow! This is a deadly three-card combination of Ayo, Magpantay, and De La Cruz. Oh, steal! Another steal by Ayo. Back to Ayo. Fourth triple in the game for Joshua Ayo. That's right, the fourth triple in the game for Ayo. Very unselfish play. But first, this one for De La Cruz. And then, of course, it rubs on to Ayo for triple number 4 for Joshua. And because of that, Zambales calls a timeout. Stay there, please. Of course, before this timeout, Joshua Ayo hit his fourth triple of the game. Of course, he had 3 of those in the first half. And now Ayo with a total of 14 points. And get this, Ayo achieved those 14 points in only 6 minutes, or 7 minutes actually, on the floor. So think about this, Joshua Ayo with 14 points, all scored in only 7 minutes of action. So second foul on Kipot. Kipot will sit down. And now they put the much taller Atrero on Ayo. I guess they want to stop Ayo from converting from the outside. So they put a long and tall defender on him. All right, magpantay. Oh, he likes this move, yes. Look at Magpantay just sit in midair. Raimundo forcing it. And now Monsalve. Quickly now, De La Cruz. Yes. Suddenly this game is being blown wide apart. Zambales has to do something about that. That's right, a 12-0 run that right now being enjoyed by Kamsur. 12 and counting. Another stop. Let's see if they can stretch the run even further. This is right now the biggest scoring run by either side in this game. 12-0 and counting. The run is still alive. They give it to Orada at the post. Orada faking. Orada is blocked. All right, chance here for Zambales to end the run. Del Rosario. Del Rosario still. Del Rosario sees an opening. No. Flores. Or Raimundo rather. Oh, he wanted to drop it to Del Rosario but anticipated. So another steal for Kamsur. This time by Orada. Ayo. Monsalve. Magpantay. So Magpantay getting his game going here in the third quarter after he scored his first half. Magpantay! No! Rebound Flores. Quickly now, Paladan. Hand off. No. To Del Rosario at the corner. On the way. Yes! So finally the run has been ended. But what damage? No, the damage has already been inflicted by Kamsur, but still, Zambales must put in their minds that they still have a chance. We still have the fourth quarter ahead of us. Monsalve, hand off to De La Cruz. Magpantay, lob inside to Monsalve. Oh, Monsalve! No look pass. No look bounce pass to the cutting Jason Orada. And that is a perfect example of team chemistry. Now, you only get that by practicing together for a long time. So you can say that, Monsalve just saw Orada in the corner of his eyes and he already knew what to do. So Gloria will return. Also Kipot. So hopefully Coach Espina can get something going in this last 2 minutes of the third and carry it on to the fourth quarter. Of course, Zambales, their mission today is to force Game 3 at home over there in Zambales. Meanwhile, for Camsur, a win today will send them to the NBL Finals for the first time in their franchise history. Meanwhile, Paladan says, you know, I want to play in Zambales for Game 3. Magpantay. Magpantay trying to shake off the defense. Oh, look at that. Another fancy pass, but a block by Gloria. And this early Gloria is demanding a replay. Let's see what the referees will call. Yes, it is on Gloria. Look at this. Oh, yes, Gloria simply just grabbed the forearm of Orada. Yes, very clear foul there. Oh, and at the same time, Orada is slapped a technical foul for taunting. It must have been something he did after the whistle. So we'll be back as there is a challenge on the floor. So Coach Elgin Espina has filed a challenge. And let us wait for the referee's verdict. Just to recap what happened earlier, a foul was called on Charles Gloria on the driving Jason Orada, and afterwards Orada was given a technical foul for taunting.
After the review, the challenge made by Zambales Eruption was successful.
Oh, so a successful
There was no foul
challenge
on Charles Gloria, resulting in a jumble in the center court.
So a successful challenge for Coach Espina. So it will be a jump at center court. But before that, Del Rosario will shoot this technical free throw for the technical foul on Orada for taunting. Yes. Well, of course, it was not caught by our cameras, but if you remember the replay earlier, we saw Orada stick his tongue out while he was shooting the basket. So Gloria and Monsalve will jump at center court, and it's won by the Eruption. So Del Rosario, long three, no, and good box out, rebound won by Orada. Orada now with 8 rebounds. Ayo spinning inside, oh yes. Made that 16 points now for Joshua Ayo. And keep on. Scores on the reverse. Final minute of the third quarter. And then we will go to the deciding fourth quarter immediately after this. De La Cruz. So far, Camps are outscoring Zambales 19-16. Oh, check. Ayo is taken down. Meanwhile, Del Rosario scores on the layup. So now Actually, Camsor has outscored Zambales by only 1 point, 21-20 in this third quarter. Orada! Oh, wow! And look at the hang time there for Orada. Desperation heave! No! So at the end of the third quarter, our score reached 79-54. And I guess that third quarter was written by Jason Orada. Look at Orada, was simply everywhere, both on offense and defense. That's right, scoring from all angles. 16 points and 8 rebounds. Yes, Jason Orada, a force underneath. And we'll be back with the deciding fourth quarter. Stay with us. Start of the fourth quarter, so this is now the, you can say, the last stand of Zambales if they are to force a game 3. Meanwhile, on the part of Camsor, they are nearing their goal of their first ever appearance in the NBL Finals as a franchise. So we will find out which team will have the happy ending in about 12 basketball minutes. Score is 79-54. 25-point lead for the home side, Camsor. And Dumagtoy attacks the hoop and he draws the foul. So one thing I noticed that from that third quarter, the two players who did a lot of damage in the first half, we're talking here about Alex Slim and Raymart Aquino. No, they combined for 20 points in that first half. No, they were not fielded in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Dumagtoy connects on his free throw to get the scoring going here in the fourth and deciding quarter. Yes. No, we hardly noticed that until we saw the stat sheet. So Lim is back and also Aquino. So they rested for the whole third quarter. Doherty, by the way, is back. He's playing with 5 fouls. So if ever, Doherty might become a liability on defense. But right now, you can say Zambales badly needs offense. So I guess right now you can say some adjustments made by Camsor as we will take a look at this jump between Doherty. Ball is loose. Let's see. It's with Lim. Lim. And Rito could not handle it, so ball will go back to Zambales. Well, right now, if you look at the adjustments made, right now, Camsor is like 5 points away from matching the 84 points that they scored in Game 1. Redondo. He needs to give it to a guard. Instead, he will cross the line. They'll do the half-court set. Oh, ball is loose. Lim recovers, and it's a backing violation. Yes, there was no clear change of possession. So, the ball was still deemed in the possession of Camsor, so it's a backing violation. Del Rosario. Okay, Lyndon Del Rosario to check his numbers. Oh, another steal. Aquino. Oh, and Aquino with the double dribble. So right now, Del Rosario with 12 points. You see the background there of Coach Molto, that's assistant coach Ryan Regalado, who himself was a very good shooter and scorer at the University of Manila Hawks. So Dorde with the connection. So like what I said, they need offense from Dorde, but the thing is, Dorde might think twice on defense because he's also trying to avoid picking up his 6th foul and of course be disqualified from this game. Lim. Let's see if he can continue from where he left off. Dumagtoy, baseline. Inside, Rito. Of course, Rito is so hard to stop, but this time Rito stops himself by traveling. Right now, you can also say that Zambales has been given a lot of chances. And but just like in game 1, they are not capitalizing on these chances. Look at that, good defense. A 2-man block on Gloria. And now Lim. And Lim, that's his first basket in the second half after not playing the whole third quarter. Make that now 83 to 56. And a foul on Rito. So at the line, Charles Gloria. So I was about to say a little earlier in the broadcast. No, in the first quarter, Zambales was shooting 7 out of 10 from the free throw line, which was a good indicator. But eventually, the law of averages caught up with them, and now they are just shooting 11 out of 19. That's 58%. So from 70%, they dropped to 58%. Meanwhile, referees halt play again. So it's on Aquino. The 4 fouls on Aquino. So decision time here for Coach Molton. Will he sit down Aquino or just let him play the game? Meanwhile, Del Rosario at the line. You can say this is their last stand. They are down to their final bullets. Talking about Zambales. Lim. He will slow it down. Try to take off as much time from the clock as possible. Dumagtoy. Inside, Rito to the corner. Back to Dumagtoy. No. Rebound, Gloria. Now Del Rosario. Del Rosario still. Look at that defense being applied on Del Rosario. I guess, it is obvious that this young man has earned the respect of the NBL. So now Raimundo joins Dorde with 5 fouls. But still, Coach Espina keeping Dorde in. So I guess it's like a last roll of the dice, so to speak. Might as well. Of course, Gloria not helping their cause by missing free throws. So split there by Gloria. Down to 24. And again, Lim painfully slowing it down, much to the chagrin of the Zambales supporters. Oh, steal here by Del Rosario. Lobs it to Dorde. Yes. So I guess they want to send the message that they are not yet ready to wave the white flag. Another steal by Gloria. A run is brewing for Zambales and a preemptive foul given up by Redondo. Things are getting interesting. And that's only the first on Redondo. So Coach Molto decides to bring back De La Cruz in favor of Lim. And De La Cruz also played well in that third quarter. Magpantay. And you can look. Suddenly we notice Del Rosario is moving slowly. He looks like a very tired man. Well, Del Rosario has played without relief. Gloria! And this time a collision. And the foul will be on Betito. So Cap Arnaldo Magalong will return. And it is very important for the cause of Zambales for Gloria to convert both these free throws. Because the clock is not on their side. First one is good, so he has to make the second to keep their chances alive. Split by Gloria, but whistle. A foul. So back-to-back fouls now for Betito. This time it will be Atrero who will be tested from the 15-foot line. So, referees are still conferring about that last sequence. But right now we can see Atrero positioning himself for free throws. So again, our score is 83-56, 27-point lead for the home side Camsur Express. They took game 1 last Wednesday, 84-71. And in most cases, not just in basketball, but in many sports, in a best-of-3 series, so the team that wins the first game gets a big psychological boost entering game 2. So now Atrero will shoot his free throws. And it's another miss. So again, Atrero, like what I said, they are now on their last stand. This is the last stand of Zambales. They are fighting for their Chairman's Cup lives. They do not want to end their Chairman's Cup today. They want to play Game 3 in front of their home fans in Zambales. And to do that, they have to win today and tie the series at 1-1. Ayo. Too strong, recovered by Magpantay. Magpantay against 2 defenders. Of course, he was forced to shoot as the clock was running down. Gloria now. 7 minutes left in the ball game, and possibly even in the conference of Zambales. Oh, fancy pass! De La Cruz could not complete, but they keep the basketball. So more clock to burn for Camsur. Ayo. Magpantay. Back to Ayo. Betito. Oh, Betito with the lucky bounce. So you can say in that last two sequences, a lot of time taken off the clock there by Camsur. They shot at exactly when the shot was about to hit zero. Del Rosario to Dorde. Hand off to Raimundo. Raimundo back to Dorde. Oh, Dorde, not enough backspin on that shot. Ball is loose. It's won by the Express. Magalong. Yes. $87-62. So now Camsur has more than exceeded the 84 points they were limited to in their win in Game 1. Because I say limited because the 84 is the lowest score by Camsur in this Chairman's Cup. So again, look at this. Magalo shaking off the effects of a big cut on his lip that required stitches. Magpantay for three. Bounces off the ring. Oh, they keep it alive again. Jackknife. Oh, wow. Ayo now. Make that 18 points for Ayo. Dorde with the stretch, yes. Right now, Zambales cannot afford to trade baskets with the Express. So they need stops. But look at that. Look at this, the wise basketball being displayed by Camsur. They are playing patiently, not taking any risk. And a foul given up. In this Chairman's Cup, Ayo, his high was 23 points. And we'll talk more about that after this timeout. And we'll be back for more for NBL. And of course, the many faces in the crowd, and they are smiling. Obviously, they are fans of the Camsur Express. And look at this, Del Rosario with the miss. And look at that, 14 points. But Del Rosario with a minus 25 efficiency rating. Look at this shooting clip, a 5 out of 14. And then 10 turnovers. Wow, that is a big black eye. 10 turnovers. Whoa! Oh, that's a long two. 91-64. So De La Cruz, his best effort this conference was in their first game against Tatakjel Binyan. He scored 16 points. Meanwhile, Dorde, with 4 minutes left. Here's the steal. Del Rosario for the layup. Yes. No doubt, Del Rosario will finish this conference among the leaders in scoring. But of course, he would definitely love to trade those statistics for victories and a chance to play in the finals. But then again, so far it has been all Kamsur. Okay, now Gloria will return to replace Dorde. So I guess Coach Espina will not play them together like what he has done for a long time in this conference, to play the twin tower combination of Dorde and Gloria. Ayo. Will he go for triple number 5? No. And it'll go out of bounds, but it will stay with Kamsur. The Express 6 points away from 100. They are averaging 103 points a game. And now Coach Molto wants to be sure. He will call a timeout. And we'll be back for the balance of this game.
Geek Sportswear, Kruberg, LNJ Spa, the official health and wellness partner, Eddie Danos Marketing Corporation, Chooks to Go, ang manok ng bayan, Arwin's General Merchandise, COV Medical Supplies and Equipment, Acris Printing Press and Starfry. Shout out to our broadcast partners, Aliw Channel 213, kompleto na ang channel mo, DWIZ AM Station, DWIZ News FM and Home Radio Manila. Special thanks to Governor Luigi Villaferte and the province of Camarines Sur for hosting the NBL Pilipinas game here in Ferte Sports Complex, Pili, Camarines Sur.
On your screens there, the man of the moment, Joshua Ayo, with 18 points, built on 4 3-point shots. So baseline inbound. Oh, steal by Dosar, but he gives it back to Lumbelio. So now Kamsur with a chance to probably put this game to rest. Betito, no. So right now, Joshua Ayo with 18 points. I said this conference high was 23 in the their second elimination round meeting against Zambales in Taguig. Oh, check that. Ayo now has 21 points. So he's 2 points away from matching his conference high. And I believe not just his conference high, but season high. Yes, including also the games in the President's Cup. And speaking of the President's Cup, the 2024 President's Cup will open this April. Of course, the Taguig Generals are the defending champions. Helmonio will give Ayo a much-earned rest. Hermonio, he is right now Mr. Points a minute. Helmonio sees an opening, drops it to Monsalve, but anticipated by the defense. Keep it now, back to Raimundo for 3. No. And it'll stay with Zambales. Raimundo. All right, Helmonio now. And it looks like it will be Helmonio who will lead the team in this remaining 2 minutes or so. High screen for Hermonio. Helmonio, short. Oh, he hit one like that in the first half. Okay, Malgallo. will replace Cap Arnaldo Magalong. So it looks like this could be, this is the finishing five for Coach Molto. Kipot. Kick out. Del Rosario. Yes. Make that 94-72 on that triple by Del Rosario, but probably a case now of too late the hero, as Coach Molto calls another timeout, and that's a score. We'll be back for the remaining 2 minutes of this game. And we're back for the final 2 minutes of this semi-final encounter between the visiting Zambales Eruption and the home team Camsur Express Anti-Cervino here at the Fuerte Camsur Sports Complex in Pili, Camarines Sur. And there you have it, confirmation now that we are in the last 2 minutes. It's winning time in the NBL. So at the line, Alwin Margallo. Of course, Margallo, he split his college time at the Adamson University and then at the Naga Colleges Foundation. Second one on the way for Margallo. So now 4 points away from 100 are the Express. More or less their average. Like what I said, they are averaging 103 points a game. 96-72. And let's see, foul away from the ball. Foul on Kipot. Fourth on Kipot. So expect this game to slow down, as all fouls will send a player to the line. So again, we will renew our acquaintance with Alwin Margallo, one of the OGs, or the original members of the Express when they first joined the NBL. And of course, right now you can say the Express are about 98 seconds away from their first ever NBL final stint. And waiting for them are the defending champions, Taguig Generals, in a best-of-5 series. Of course, we will announce the schedule of the finals once it is confirmed and made official. So to just follow us on social media, the official social media accounts of the NBL to know the schedule when we will announce it. Okay, so when a sportsmanlike foul is called, so a sportsmanlike foul is called. Referees will review the video, see what happened here. Of course, we can see that Kipot really felt it. He was hurt there. So let's see. Oh, there was it was a scuffle between Margallo and El Bangkol away from the ball. Okay. So we'll just wait for the referees to sort out the situation. Of course, it is up to them if it will still be an unsportsmanlike foul or an ordinary foul or no foul at all. All the possibilities. Okay.
Alvin Margallo.
So it's a flagrant foul, penalty 1 on Margallo. So it will mean free throws for Zambales, El Bangkol in particular, and now El Bangkol continuing their woes from game 1. So I guess the free throw woes of Zambales continues from game 1, as El Bangkol could only muster a split. Dorde. El Bangkol, long distance, no. 1 minute left before we announce our winner. Oh, Del Rosario. Oh, and I guess that the last layup is representative of the struggles of Del Rosario and Zambales as a whole today. Soliman. Okay, they love that because he is exactly, he is exactly from here, Pili Camarines Sur. This is his hometown. Take a look at it again. A no-look whip to Soliman. And of course, he is the local boy. So you can say he has a super home court advantage. Meanwhile, Del Rosario, okay, we're just waiting for our final score. So another split. I mean, over the last 2 games, it's been very rare for a Zambales player to score 2 out of 2. Another steal. So steals have been a big part of this game. A counter steal by El Bangkol. And where's the ball? All right, there it is. I guess the ball got, it rolled under our table. Anyway, Hermonio continuing to play strong. So last shot time here possibly for Del Rosario and the Eruption. Dorde, no. And this should be it. So after 48 minutes, our final score is Camarines Sur Express 100, the Zambales Eruption 74. Congratulations to the Express. They win the best of 3 series, 2-0 and they advance to the NBL Chairman's Cup Finals against the Taguig Generals. That's right, and both teams congratulating each other at center court. And again, our final score 100-74. And a total domination by the Express.
Camarines, land of glory, fame the warning songs and stories when the sun breezes us this morning, and the changing hues of skies tell the bodies watching by. For on earthly heaven, to our sighs and their sons given, boundless waves and greenest plain, bursting all year round with flame. Camarines, other lands cease to lie. We shall all rise sons and daughters.
And the Kruberg performer of the game with 20 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, Lyndon Del Rosario. And the Chooks to go, Manok ng Bayan, best player of the game with 21 points, 6 assists, and 3 steals, Joshua Ayo.
And again, your final score. Congratulations to the Camsur Express winners over the Zambales Eruption 100-74. They take the best of 3 series, 2-0, and now they advance to the best of 5 NBL Championship Series against the defending champion, the Taguig Generals. Of course, we will now talk to our Chicks to Go, Manok ng Bayan, player of the game, Joshua Ayo. And of course, great numbers here for Ayo. Of course, Ayo broke the game wide open with his 3-point shooting. That's right. You know, Ayo converting a total of 5 3-point shots in this game to finish with 21 points and 6 assists and 3 steals. That's right. So, again, Joshua Ayo is our best player of the game, and we are now with Joshua. Okay, Joshua, quickly, your thoughts na yung Camsur Express, you're in the finals for the first time in team history, and syempre yung outlook mo for the coming series against the Taguig Generals.
Ano na po, gagawin lang po namin yung lahat para pagdating namin ng finals, magawa namin yung mga gusto namin and sana makakamit kami ng panalo. Teamwork kami, tatrabahuin namin. After nitong game, hindi kami magse-celebrate muna. I-assess namin yung mga nangyari. Then, pag-aaralan namin yung Taguig. Para sa finals, ready kami.
Alright, Joshua, this is your chance to say thank you and of course invite the fans to the finals.
Maraming salamat po sa mga nandito, sa mga nanonood sa live. And binabati ko po pala yung mother ko na nasa Kuwait, yung girlfriend ko, kay Riza. Sa family ko na nanonood sa Walang Sawa, sa Master Square, sa Bounce Academy, sa Razo Online, sa Uniforms Express. Yun lang po. Ako si Joshua Irvin Ayo, tunay na homegrown ng Camsur Express.
Yes, again, congratulations, Joshua and the Express. You are now in the NBL Finals.
Thank you po.
All right. So now, let's see what happened here. Well, actually, it was a good game at the start for both sides, and you know, both coaches experimenting with the starting fives, and then you know, Zambales was really determined to force a game 3. But then again, no, they allowed the Express to run away with that first quarter, 37-15, and then things got a little, you know, more open come the second quarter, as you know. Suddenly, the manpower shortage of Zambales began to manifest itself. And then everybody being fielded by Camsur contributed. So now 56-34 at halftime. And now it became even more pronounced by the third quarter. Okay, Magpantay, who was silent in the first quarter, started heating up. That's right. And then Ayo, continuing from where he left off in the first half. That's why he was our best player, 79-54. And then mopping up operations in the fourth. They were simply matching each other shot for shot. And then you can say smart basketball for Camsur. And of course, coupled of course with their hard work, De La Cruz, Ayo were simply bombing away. They were too much to contain for their defenders. Our final score, 100-74, and that sets the stage for a best-of-5 championship series for the NBL Chairman's Cup between the defending champion Taguig Generals and the Camsor Express. So again, until then, this has been Andy Servino. Thank you for watching NBL Pilipinas, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.